Black women want to be transgender men. They dress like transgender men. They have masculine energy like transgender men, but don't want to get hit back like transgender men. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That is what it is. And all those things are cultural, right?
So you can trace it back to other, like I was looking, so some of the culture actually promotes that, right? Because it is kind of the way I've looked at some of the stuff in other countries, right? Not a lot of stuff has been brought to America, and there's a certain tribe over there in Africa
No,
that
no, this ain't
actually.
African. This is boomer shit. This is boomer shit. This is not African shit.
No,
Let
I
me see.
mean you were talking about the culture. Like there is a
They
culture
ain't
over
got no
there.
goddamn African culture, man. They just say that bullshit. They ain't never been to fucking Africa a day in their life. They just say that shit. Do not listen to motherfuckers that can't tell you who their biological daddy is, but can tell you they was kings 2,000 fucking years ago. Do not listen to them goofy motherfuckers. What I am what's going on is whatever MK13 or whatever fuck it was called program that was going on in the
MK
19
Ultra.
MK Ultra shit that was going on in the 1960s, all the fucking LSD and sniffing coke and goddamn is you seeing purple fucking trees and shit. The baby boomer men, regardless of race, was the gayest motherfuckers on earth. You talking about motherfuckers that was wearing leggings with panties over it and calling it androgynous. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
black women, if you really want to talk, I'm full of a picture. Watch this shit. This is Cameo. That's Cameo. Niggas is wearing leather pants with a cod piece, which that's a bikini bottom. I don't care what nobody say.
That looks
This
like a handkerchief.
this man right here got on a see-through lace shirt that I've seen girls wear and try to put a bra on under it.
Oh Lord.
This dude is probably the most masculine dressed, but he's obviously gay. Obviously gay.
So they had skinny jeans back then?
Yeah. White
Oh
boy
Lord.
Wranglers or some shiny ass shits. I didn't even know it was white boy in Cameo. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to cultural appropriation white boy. Now, this is this is what big burly bareback butch bitches look like right now, nigga. Like him right here. They just like him and like him right now. This is the fat bitch apparel right now to this day, right? Show you another picture real quick. This is Kiss. I remember going to a Kiss concert with my dad when I was young, before I knew what androgynous meant. There go your Hotep Unk right here on his fucking face and all this makeup. This is your Juice and Berry bitch. This is your Poetry Slam 2 Snap bitch right here. You know what I'm saying? All the goddamn makeup. Just it's not white though. They should be rouge and all that, but they do their whole face. You ever seen them videos of girls contour? Hold on, let's 101. How to contour. Now, even before I give you all this, you see it's makeup in her entire face. Now it's supposed to be blending or whatever the case may be, but she got all this is makeup from her forehead, her cheeks, every bit of her body has makeup on it right now. Right? It's not just that she highlighted her cheeks and put on lipstick. Her whole face got some type of rouge or something on it, right?
And
That's
her eyebrows.
in her eyebrows. That's no different than my man right here. He is just white. He just made his more defined. But if he would have blended this in with his chest hair color, it would have been the same look, the same eyeliner, the same lipstick. Now, so what I'm saying is, black women got their beauty, their standard of beauty from baby boomer men, not from fucking Africa, not from grandma. They got their standard of beauty from baby boomer men. They want to look like them gay fucking quoted androgynous men of the 1970s. And
Yeah,
they
because I noticed that they love the gay hairdresser. They glorified the gay hairdresser like he knew what women should look like.
he gave women they look. all the rock bands. That's what I'm saying. Like this ain't no coming from Africa shit. This is some baby boomer. I want to be the man that my daddy is type shit.
Yeah, but what I was talking about with the transgender thing, they have something over there where it has to do with um they'll put, I think it's called Two Spirit or something, um where they have a, it's called a kind of it's some kind of weird god that they have over there. It's not called a god, it's called identity, or I was it,
A deity. No, so
yeah, they got a whole bunch of those in certain places. Now, if we think about people that have migrated here, could it affect the culture in some kind of way here?
no. The only
Because some of the Irish culture is it's like we've had so many different types of people come to this country.
it only affects the food, really.
The
It does.
food.
It only affects your diet. It doesn't really affect the people. When people come to America, they assimilate to America. There's a lot
Yeah.
of people who come from other places, and their children, and especially their grandchildren, can't speak the native tongue from where they came from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know a girl right now who parents are from Puerto Rico and she can't speak Spanish. It's crazy shit.
Yeah, it is kind of, if your family is from there, wouldn't you want to be able to speak to them?
Yeah, but people identify with the culture they're in. So
Okay.
not the culture they're from because they don't give a fuck like that. And to be honest, women don't give a fuck about culture, period. They assimilate. They're survivors. You know what I'm saying? And that's all women. So if you're in a perfect example, World War II, Normandy, France, all those French women were sleeping with Germans the day before D-Day. Talking about Third Reich, I love you. And then D-Day happened. By that Wednesday, they was all sleeping with the Allied forces. Allied forces, you saved us. Because they don't care. They just fuck the winner. Girls will assimilate to any culture. Whoever's winning, that's their side. The the issue is men don't men hold on to their culture, but they don't push their culture on people. Like you go to Chinatown and you were like, okay, this is part of Chinese culture, but you don't leave Chinatown and dress like a ninja. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people appreciate other people's cultures in America, but they don't assimilate to it. What they do is they find the culture that they feel like they invented, right? Is
So
the
you
whole
think we're already in idiocracy? Because in that movie there was that film that they played and it was called Ass. And you think about everybody twerking everywhere. I mean, they do it on the table, they do it in the public, they're just everywhere with this. And there's this chick, she has this theory that it's a spiritual dance, and through the shaking, it's supposed to uplift you from trauma. And she said it was a zebra, like a zebra running from a lion. I was like, what the hell? That kind of description. But she said that it was like generational trauma comes from the butt cheeks. Like, what?
see because girls not supposed to wear clothes. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like she was supposed to talk. She was supposed to just get naked and do what she gonna do. She's not supposed to explain. You can't rationalize shit. Girls try to rationalize dumb shit. It's just if that's what she does, you give her an appropriate place to do that. Daddy tells her it's cool to dance in the living room. It's cool to dance at the sock hop. It's not cool to dance on a restaurant table, right?
So you think the women, I think some people don't understand that freedom comes with responsibilities. And
But it
during the 60s, you're talking about the boomers. During the 60s, we had that, what, sexual revolution, the liberation, sexual liberation.
yeah.
And that opened the door wide open for women just to be like all out there burning their bras and everything. Um,
But
so
the man
yeah, you're right on the boomers. Um,
Even that was the men. All the laws now are those same men with guilty consciences, right?
okay.
I give you a perfect example. Me and my mans be talking, and we was like, "Yo, boomer dads will introduce you to a new sibling every 7 years, right?" Like you'd be like, "Okay, it's me, it's my sister." Then you'd be like 7 years old. You'd be like, "Oh, let me introduce you to your brother." Like, where the fuck he come from? All right, cool. You 14. They were, "Oh, let me introduce you to your sister." Like, yo, this bitch is 26, nigga. When the fuck she come? You know what I'm saying? Boomers were the generation, all that free love made a lot of single mothers. And then they would swap out single mothers and they'd just marry another nigga single mama. And that was the 1970s. 1960s was the creation of single mothers. 1970s is when they married single mothers at a rapid rate. And they used to promote it. They used to have movies like Claudine promoting that men marry single mothers because it was just a drain on the economy. So then when the boomers became the political force, all their laws was about taking care of all the kids that they made and blaming Generation X for that shit, man. Oh, 54% of black men don't even have kids. And I'm sure, I haven't done the study, but I'm sure if we remove the boomers from that equation, it'll probably be closer to 70 or 80% of black men don't have kids. No cap.
So more black men are not having children, right?
More, more black men are not having children.
So the ones that are the black women that are getting pregnant, it's normally with that one guy that likes to go everywhere. Because I remember there was a guy I went to school with, right? He was a black guy. He had got 10 girls in the school pregnant at the same time.
Man, he's a champion. Yeah, he a champ. He a champ, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him.
Well, he had this theory that he said it was biblical, that the Lord blessed him with seeds, so he had to plant them.
I mean, whatever bullshit thought process he put behind it, that's on him. But I mean, here's the thing: if he knocked up 10 girls, he was not the first boy that any one of those 10 girls were with.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's what he said.
so. Toddler tales are crazy stories that could only happen to me. Each tale is endorsed by Toddlerology and the Marry Your Secretary courses. In a world where toddlers are only loyal to her employer, learn the skills needed to train your toddler to work at your relationship like she works at her job. There's courses for every level of your relationship status, including polygamy. Need support? Join scheduled study groups with other Toddlerology members. Click the link below. And now, back to today's story.